Welcome to this week's edition of Appleseed Legacy. My name is Gordon Spicer and I'm here to bring you the good green news. Lots to cover this week, so let's go. In business this week, as reported by 23Nov2014, it appears that Jaguar might be moving towards the launch of a new premium electric car. Their application for a trademark name of EV seems a challenge, but it is nonetheless out there as a rumor. In other news, Biomass magazine reports that Electrotherm, a leader in biomass-based electricity generators, has now launched its new Green Machine product, which now has 44 installations globally. Also, we have Stephen Edelstein noting on greencarreports.com that it is now functionally possible in some locations to purchase a Mitsubishi i-MiEV for around $10,000. Nice to see these opportunities becoming affordable. Meanwhile, Ford is once again in the green news this week, as reported by Bioenergy Bites, where the company has joined Sierra Club in the promotion of a Drive Green for Life program, which ties rebates to residential solar installations from SunPower. So once again, more power to you from Ford. In other stories, the U.S. Air Force, as reported by Green Car Reports, has unveiled its fleet of 42 electric vehicles, including Nissan Leafs and Via Motors extended range trucks. Finally, as reported by TriplePundit.com, Acer Americas, the computer manufacturer, has become yet another business meeting the EPA Green Power Partnership criteria, establishing itself as meeting 100% of its electricity needs from green sources. You know what? It doesn't stop here, and it's all good news. In science news this week from CNN, Hypersolar Incorporated commented on recent trends in hydrogen fuel production, noting the release of their new low-cost technology that creates free hydrogen based on artificial photosynthesis. Next, EurekaAlert.org reported that new research from the journal Nature shows that current farming practices indeed have an impact on carbon dioxide levels and the breathing of the biosphere. Also, as reported by Yale University and their E360 digest, another new type of molecule has been found that can capture large amounts of potent greenhouse gases. Further, Packaging Europe reports on new bioplastics that have been developed which promise better biodegradability for food packaging. Finally, more research as reported by NationalGeographic.com has shown that new batteries based on nanotechnology and nanopores could result in lighter and more potent energy storage for batteries. With news like this, we are going to win the game. Check out our mission at AppleseedLegacy.com. Jump into our newsreaders too, updated daily. Check us out. In society news this week, EnvironmentalLeader.com reports on a new pledge from the US and Japan for $4.5 billion to the Green Climate Fund. This fund helps poor nations manage emissions and climate change. In other areas, Eduardo Porto, writing in the New York Times, notes that a carbon tax could help green energy substantially, giving recent successful examples from the wind industry. More news comes from IndiaTimes.com, where Australia has agreed to ban the dumping of dredging waste on most areas of the Great Barrier Reef. This positive step was welcomed by the World Wildlife Fund. Meanwhile, TorqueNews.com reports on a potentially large and positive impact the recent US-China emissions deal could have on the electric car market, noting that transportation is indeed one of the key targets for emissions reductions. TheHill.com further reports that the new deal will also have a large impact on China's coal industry, limiting and restricting the growth of coal use over the next 6 years. Finally, new from Europe, as reported by EnvironmentalLeader.com, news showing that Unilever has now reached the 100% level in its ability to trace its palm oil to sustainable sources. Palm oil is one of the 4 key factors driving global deforestation. In technology this week, as reported by BroadwayWorld.com, innovations from GreenTouch, a global consortium, will help to reduce energy use in wireline communications by 46%. More news comes from the BusinessStandard.com, which reports on Audi's proactive stand on the generation of green-friendly fuels, noting that its Sunfire plant pulls carbon dioxide from the air in the process of creating diesel fuel. Meanwhile, a report from greencarreports.com suggests that solar power will achieve grid parity within 2 years in most of North America, meaning that it will be as cheap or cheaper to use solar than grid-sourced electricity. Finally, greentechmedia.com reports that the world's biggest battery is being built by AES in California in the hopes of eliminating gas peaker plants. Just one more example of the dinosaurs being put to bed. Thanks for joining us this week and every week. At Appleseed Legacy, our mission is to make significant surgical changes to the environment through business, science, society, and technology. We've been in business for a few years now, and with our staff and an army of volunteers, we are going to get there. Join us on this mission. Tell your friends, and check out our website, appleseedlegacy.com. In 2015, our mission will be expanding significantly. Why don't you hop on the bus? We are going to win this game, the good green game.
Well,